Hey there, Tad Hargrave, just here in the Edmonton River Valley, walking home after a day at work at the Moth Cafe on my laptop, and thought I'd give you a tour as I walked. So, got an email from a friend or a colleague I'd never met this guy. Got an email from a guy who is a colleague, I guess. He does website stuff, and he saw a post I did on Instagram a while ago. You might have seen it, where somebody sent me the most insulting email of like, hey, I looked at your website and it's got a lot of problems and I can fix it and all this. I thought, wow, this works? Does this work? Does anybody reply to this? And it's just an astonishing approach. And so this fellow said, well, what else would you suggest? He said, because, and maybe you have this problem too, when he looks at websites, he sees what's wrong with them. He sees the troubles. He's like, oh man, this website needs help. I could help them. And maybe you have this, you're a functional anatomist and you can see people's structures as they move around, and you can see the problems they have. You can see where that's going to take them. You're a nutritionist. You look at people's diets. You see the problems. You're a relationship coach. You see the way they relate to each other, talk about each other. And you can see things that they can't see. In medical terminology, there's the distinction between the symptom and the sign. The symptom is what they experience. The sign is what you notice. So you see all these warning signs. So what do? How do you approach this? So in his case, here are my thoughts that come to me, and there's probably a better, more robust strategy. But so if I was him and I came across a website and I said, oh, this is a little rough, this could really use some work. The first thing I'd ask myself is this somebody I want as a client? Do I actually respect and admire their work? Is this somebody who I really want to see them succeed? I'd be excited for them to succeed. I'd be excited to see this kind of work flourish in the world. And if the answer is no, I would drop it and walk away. Forget about it. So, to translate that for everybody, you might see somebody with a problem, but are they the kind of person that you want to help? Are they the kind of person you want to work with? And if not, just stop, because then all it's going to be is you saying, hey, I see issues you have, but I don't actually want to work with you. So that's number one. Number two is I would then send them an email that's mostly just appreciation and love, saying, hey, I checked out your website. I'm in love with your work. What you're doing is so important. Here's my personal connection to it. I had a therapist who did the same thing and changed my life, or my friend had that health condition and saw somebody who does what you do and they completely turned it around. You make that personal connection and you just shower them with some love and appreciation. Whether they work with you or not, it's going to be a nice email to receive. And then you say, part of why I'm reaching out is because I'm a web designer, and I saw some things in your website that I could see improving, some things that I think might actually help your business grow. And no pressure at all. I know this is such a random email out of the blue. You probably already have a web designer, and so no pressure on this. No, I know you must be busy. No need to even respond to this. Mostly I just wanted to say I love your work. If you're interested in thoughts, I'd be happy to get on the phone with you and share some of the things I was noticing. And then my guess is they would say yes. They'd say, oh my God, tech stuff just kills me. I don't even know what I'm doing. My old web designer, moved out of the country or whatever. And I've been looking for help. I bet you that would happen a bunch. Or they would just be open. And then you just have a call where you say, look, here's what I see. And you don't fix it for them. You don't go into the back end and rework it. But you just kind of share the vision. You're like, hey, you're having people try to book appointments by emailing you, but there are these online schedulers and there's a really easy way to set this up. And you could be featuring some of these articles a little better. You could be all sorts of things you could do. And you just lay out the vision of what you see and ask them the good questions too. What's your goal with this? How's it going? What's the response? Do you know what your metrics are? Do you have anyone helping you on this? And again, if they like your ideas and if there's a good rapport, especially if you're asking them a lot of really good diagnostic questions, just trying to understand their situation, very good chance they're gonna ask you for help. They're gonna say, could you help me with this? Is this the kind of thing you do? And you say, yeah, I do. And then you can also just say, hey, why don't we schedule a call to talk about the possibility of working together? I just wanted to give you some ideas. I wanted to share some thoughts. But let's pause on the working together. But I can send you some more info. I can send you a kind of generic proposal. I could send you some my general rates, but let's set a separate time and we'll talk about the possibility of working together. And in that call, you're doing the filtering, both of you on both sides. You're trying to see, is this a fit or not? And hope you're not all getting dizzy with my walking. Let me know if you are in the comments below. So that's what I would do. First of all, would I want this person as a client? Number one. Number two, send them some appreciation. Number three, let them know you've got some ideas that can maybe help their business. And do the whole thing with a kind of no pressure, no obligation, no, hey, I know you're busy, I know you got a lot on the go. Mostly just wanting to send some love your way. That's it. My guess is that would work really well. I know I'd respond to that well. Yeah, so there you go. John is the fellow, my old friend John. Go back decades. So that's for you, John, and for all of you as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Edmonton River Valley. If you like these videos, there are a lot more. So if you hit the red button and the bell icon, you'll be subscribed to my channel and notified when new videos come up. And marketingforhippies.com, there's a ton of free stuff there. It'll be pretty obvious when you get there. I think that's it. Thank you so much.